Is Friday, May 3rd, 2024. We just, it is hot in my room today. So, we got the fan going. We got little man here. Say hi. Hi. But yeah, so today we're going to be talking about my raglan that I'm working on. And I don't have the other half of it. It's upstairs. I should have prepared better for this, but I didn't. um, but yeah, so I'm currently trying to figure out um, or finish up my raglan. Well, I'm redoing it. So the first time I did it, I was working, well, my plan was to work with three different colors to create a cardigan, and I didn't like the colors together. It was like a gray, like a tealish, well, not even tealish, like an aqua color, and it was like this lighter color. I have none of the yarns with me except for literally the portion that I'm working on. Hello. Um, so then I was like, okay, I'm only going to use the gray. I'm going to use the lighter color. Working it up, and then I realized I was going to run out of yarn pretty quickly. So I ordered more yarn. Well, of course, because I bought the yarns at two different times. The dye lot was completely different. So I had a true gray, and then I had like this lighter greenish gray. It just didn't work out. So now I'm starting over, so you guys can actually see what it's starting to look like now. I cannot find my 6mm furls streamline metal hook. I don't know where it is. I've been trying to look for it for the past 2 days. The last time I lost it, I found it, and then I lost it again. So I have no idea where it is, unfortunately. And that is, if y'all know me, that's my favorite crochet hook. So I currently don't know where my favorite crochet hook is. And part of me really wants to get a new one or just get a second one just to have. But I literally just ordered stuff from Furls and I can't buy anything else. But let's get into the raglan. So you don't know what a raglan is. A raglan is anything that is made from the collar down or top down. I like this style because you don't have to worry about um, sewing together panels or sewing together pieces or having to, it's just made like in one big piece until you get to your arms and all that stuff. Jamie White says hello, happy Friday. So this is what I have so far. I literally just started on it last night, and I'm gonna try to do this one-handed. Let me see if I can put him down really quick. Ooh. There we go. All right, so let me explain to y'all how a raglan works. So, or the formula that I have for my raglan cardigan. All right, so you start off with a starting chain of a certain amount of numbers, depending on how big you want it to be. Out of all your crochet projects, how many do you think you have done? That's a great question. I would say from the past few years, I think upwards to 50 to 75 in that range. Because a lot of them were like smaller projects, like hats and stuff. But I've known I made like at least 4 or 5 wearable ones for myself. Most of them have been hats. Most of them have been scarves. Like 2 or 3 or 4 amigurumi. So I would say like in the 50 to 75 range. Okay, so for this, you have to chain a certain amount and then kind of map out how you want it to be. So for example, for me, I did 10 for the front, 20 for the shoulder, 25 for the back, and then 20, and then 10. And then for the corners, so you have to do a V-stitch to kind of get this shape. You have to account for those two as well. So technically it would be what, 40, what's 40 plus 25? 60, no, I'm right, 65 and then plus 10, so 75, 85, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, so 89. So I chained 89, and then you just start crocheting, you do a V-stitch in the corner, and this is relatively easy to do once you understand that. And then from that point, you just keep going back and forth, and then gradually grows. The thing I like about this is like it's a made to measure type of situation. And it's really based off of your comfortability. So I think that's why like a lot of people were asking me, oh, do you have a pattern? I don't think I could write a pattern for this because it's just like a raglan. I could show you how to make one and kind of do your own stitch pattern. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm doing the stitch pattern that I like to do, which is 3 double crochets, a row of single crochets, chain 1, skip 1 double crochets, single crochets, 3 rows of double crochet. So that's pretty much what I like to do, and that's what I'm doing with this. Now, once I finally finish this one, I do plan on doing like one that has more color work in it. Excuse me. So I do plan on doing one that has more like line color work in it. And yeah, I just don't know exactly what colors yet, but it'll have like a lot of color work and a lot of color changes. But this time I kind of wanted something that's a little bit more modern, a little bit more there you go, man. A little bit more modern and a little bit more sophisticated. Have you made any of those hexagon cardigans? Yes, I have. I made a 6-day hexagon cardigan by Betty McDick. I don't know why I said granny, but I made one of those, I think 2 years ago. I think it's going on 2 years now. Either it wasn't last year, it had to be 2 years ago. And I really like those too. That's a great way to make a hexagon cardigan, or a cardigan in general, because it's literally you're making 2 pieces of fabric as big or as small as you want it, and then you're elongating the sleeves as much or however long you want it. And I like stuff like that. It's super easy. And yeah, so I think my plan is to do a hexagon cardigan tutorial. I know there's like so many out there, but I'm gonna do a hexagon cardigan tutorial, and then I plan on doing a raglan cardigan, and then I plan on doing a hexagon sweater, and then I plan on doing a raglan. I mean, it's literally the same thing. You just close it up. But yeah, those are my plans to do those. But those won't be until like the summer. I do plan on taking a break, probably like in June or July. Just because I've been going strong, y'all. I've been posting like every week for probably a year straight. I'm tired, y'all. So I think I'm definitely gonna take like a month off and just like pop in and do like live streams and stuff like that for a little while. But I don't know. I'll probably do it in like June or July because I think that's when like for crochet and knitting. I think during the summer that's kind of when people don't craft as much. I do this all year round, but as far as content creating, I think I'm gonna take a break and kind of like take that time to like revamp a few things. For example, there is so many people visiting my website, but there's nothing to there's nothing to look at up on there. Like I don't I have abandoned my website, y'all, and it's so bad. But I do want to get back into posting on there more and just kind of using like kind of like just keeping my community to like a few places. I feel like I'm kind of stretched really thin here, but I'm gonna keep everything to Instagram, YouTube, and my website. So that's what I'm gonna do. Those are my plans. But I'm gonna rework everything probably. I'm thinking it might be in July that will happen. And just focus on that. But yeah. Other than that, we're gonna be working on this for a little bit. Oh yeah, so we have that, and then another project that I'm working on is for a pattern is my Tunisian crochet scarf. I just have been so inspired by this yarn, and I was like, I really want to create like a little tiny, like cute little like, oh, this is just my scarf. And I just love these colors, and I'm really loving the texture that it's making. Like from far away, I don't know how to explain it. Like far away, it looks just really cool, but close up, you can actually see like how intricate and the details and stuff like that. I've never felt this way about a yarn before in a while. And I'm just really enjoying this so far. Is it just me, or do you hate it when you're crocheting and someone says, "What are you knitting?" Yes. But like even my dad knows I only crochet and he still calls it knitting. His The reason why I crochet is because of his mom. So my grandma, he still calls it knitting. Sir, come on now. Okay. But yeah, so, but I give people grace because, they don't know any better. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, it's kind of like if, actually, I don't know any comparison. You just all up in my business. He's like, Mama, what you doing? Yeah, I don't know any other comparison. I don't know. But yeah, it is kind of like, oh yeah. But I never had somebody ask me like in public, oh, what are you knitting? Anyway, I'm very jealous because there's people right now in Chicago at the H&H conference, and I am kind of salty because like my friend Betty is there, and she's like meeting all of these incredible fiber arts and knitting and crocheting and yarn, all of these connections, and I'm just sitting here with my child. And I wish I could go. I wish I would have known. I think I would have went. But it's okay. There's always next year. She met Tony from TL Yarn Crafts, and it's so unfair. But like I said, it's okay. I'm excited. I think next year I definitely do plan. You were just all over the place, huh? Anyway. But yeah, I can't seem to find my 6 millimeter crochet hook. I've been looking all over my um I've been looking all over my office. I looked in every project bag. I have no idea where it is. I just finished making a heart tote bag. Cute. I really want to make a tote bag. I have so many like things I want to make. I definitely want to make a bag. Definitely want to make a cute little tank top for the summer. You like when I do that? I definitely want to make some shorts too. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I definitely want to make some shorts. I have enough to do it. And I also want to make like a little t-shirt. But you know what? I'm also coming to the fact. So I'm looking. There's so many things that you don't realize that you do that don't make sense until now. But you know what? This sound is really. Oh my gosh. Y'all didn't see that. Okay, the sound of my fan was annoying me. Um. All right. So the thing that really kind of annoys me with my stash is, especially now that I'm starting to do like pattern tests and stuff like that. There's a lot of patterns going on during the summer and all this other good stuff. I'm starting to realize that I don't have enough yarn to fit my body, which is so crazy. Like, and it's not anybody else's fault. It's my fault because I'm the big one. But I was looking at, cause I'm planning on doing a pattern test. I know I said I wasn't gonna do any more pattern tests this year, but it's a great way to market yourself, and it's a great way to find other like crocheters and Tunisian crocheters and all that stuff. And I was sitting here like, oh, do I have enough yarn in my? Because I'm trying to use up yarn in my stash before I buy any more, or at least like buy any more like acrylic yarn. So I'm looking and I'm like, do I have enough for this project? And it's like, I also don't have a lot of DK. I'm just like, ooh, I do, but it would literally take up all of the yarn that I have. Great. Yeah. Mm-mm-mm. All right, let's see if I can get a few rows in before I have to go. Every time I come here, I talk about how I need to clean my room because I do. Have you ever made anything with scrap yarn? Yes. It depends what you classify as scrap yarn. Like sometimes people will make like multicolor scrap yarn projects. Yeah. Or like they'll just use like the rest of the yarn for something else. Normally, like if I make a project and I have like extra yarn for that project, I'll make a hat, like a little beret. I used to do that a lot last year. Like I made a little sweater, and then I made a hat. I made and then I made a hat to go with it with the extra yarn. But yeah, so since I lost my furls hook, I'm just using the Clover or More hook. It's not aesthetically pleasing at all. And then the crazy thing is like I have a 6 millimeter Odyssey hook. I have a 6 millimeter Odyssey furls crochet hook, but it's just not the same as the streamline hooks. Like I never thought I would say I can tell the difference between the streamline and the Odyssey hooks. But I can. And it is drastic. Oh my gosh. I might have to end the stream early because he is. He's so much fun. But yeah, what are y'all plans for the weekend? I'm gonna be spending time with my best friend this weekend at a festival. Super excited. I love. Does anybody else really enjoy festival food? I go for the festival food. Like I don't eat breakfast. I make sure I come hungry so that I can have the festival food because that is my favorite. All right, let's see. He's a little bit occupado, so maybe we can get some stitching done now. But yeah, so for this one, I'm literally just doing my favorite set of stitches, which is 3 what is this? 3 rows of double crochet, a row of single crochet, and then like this row right here. Oh my goodness. Are you okay? Are you trying to poop? Oh my goodness. I hope everybody's having a really good Friday. With or without children. I normally get most of my crocheting done at night because when is your next live going to be? I go live Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today I was a little bit late. But yeah, I try to go live on those days. I'm thinking of, well, I don't know if I can, but I'm thinking about starting to go live later on in the afternoon, like around 7 or 8, just for funsies. Oh my gosh, he is like. Yeah, but I think I might be ending this one early today. But yeah, like I said, I normally go live Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I don't, but you gotta keep a lookout on my community tab because lately I've been spending a lot of time with family. I'll make sure I join your live as much as I can, but I have to go now. Bye. I hope you have a great day and have a wonderful weekend. But yeah, this week we have family in town, or for the next 2 weeks we have family in town. And this week, there will be no Sunday video because I have not. It's recorded, it's just not edited. I have not been able to edit anything, so the next video will be next week. I think that's the 12th. Yeah, next week's Sunday, which is the 12th. But yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop off. I might be on later on tonight. It really depends if people go to sleep and stay asleep for nap time. So I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And as always, create something gorgeous. You hear him say bye. Bye.